Hello everyone, I am Manisha Bansal from Dav Faculty. As in these days lockdown is going on, so I am here to facilitate my students. As we teachers are daily sending the learning material to our children, but somewhere the students they are facing problem and they are calling me. So students are facing problem in the square root spiral. Children, square root spiral is used to represent the irrational numbers on the number line. This question is given very nicely in the NCERT book, but somewhere the students are facing problems. So I am here with one alternative method, how to represent the irrational numbers on the number line very easily, and chances of mistakes are very less here. The method which I am going to adopt here. So children, please listen to me carefully. This question, this representation we will do on the graph paper, right? As I have taken the one graph paper, see, on this graph paper, by taking a big unit, by taking big gap, I have just drawn the number line first. Starting point, initial point is marked as O, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. First of all, let us start with the representation of root 2. Representation of root 2 on number line. Children, as you know that in right angle triangle, we people use the Pythagoras theorem. That Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. It means hypotenuse is the square root of base square plus perpendicular square. Okay? And here in this graph also, the perpendicular we will take same. Perpendicular we will take only and only one unit for each and every representation. Clear? So if I have to represent root 2, means I will take perpendicular as 1, base will also be taken as 1, 1 square is 1, 1 square is 1, means it will be root 2, means hypotenuse will be root 2. Clear? Now listen to me how I am going to represent it. See, this is 1 unit. I have taken 1, 2, 3. These 3 boxes means 1, 2, 3 means here it will be 1 unit, right? It means if I will represent it with scale, this is the perpendicular, this is the perpendicular, and the distance here as hypotenuse will be considered as, see, 1, this is also 1, it will be as root 2. Got it? It means if I will measure it with compass, see, right? If it will be measured with compass, means if I will draw it in same way, where it will cut the number line, this is the representation of root 2 on number line. This is the representation of root 2 on number line. And let me say it as A. Right? Now you will say, ki ma'am, what is new here? We are also doing the same in the square root spiral. Children, my next step, that is the new one for you. See once again. Now, up to, if this is A, let me take it as A dash. This OA A dash is now root 2, right? See here. If I will take root 2 as base and 1 as the perpendicular unit, it will be root 2. Root 2's square, it will be 2 plus 1 square, it will be 1, means it will be root 3. Means to say that from this point, perpendicular unit is 1, and again this hypotenuse, it will be root 3. So if I will again do the same step, means I'll put my compass here and the same thing. Now I have opened my compass equal to OB, and this OB, if it is represented on the number line, means I will get here root 3. Clear? Again, if base is root 3 square plus perpendicular is unit 1, root 3 will be 3, 3 plus 1, it will be root 4, and root 4 is 2. Let me try for this also. This is root 3. From here, I'll take the perpendicular unit, right? And this is C, and this OC will be root 4. See, it is directly it is coming up to 2. 2 means root 4. 2 means root 4, which is absolutely right. Children, you know why it is coming correct and why we are adopting this method? Because this is a graph paper. This is a graph paper. This is a horizontal line. This is a vertical line. Automatically, these all angles are 90. Right? In spiral, we have to construct perpendicular, and where the children are doing the mistake here, you don't have any need to draw the perpendicular. Automatically on the graph paper, this is a straight line, this is coming as perpendicular. Got my point? Now, working on it continuously, you can find out any other irrational number on the number line. One more thing I want to tell you. Suppose you have to calculate for 10, root 10. You have to represent root 10 on the number line. Directly you can see how. See, we know perpendicular unit we are taking 1, right? 10 minus 1, it is 9. Okay, 9, how I will get 9? 3 is a square, and 1 is a square, means this is 3. 1, 2, 3, right? This is base square plus this is perpendicular square. Got it? And from here, this hypotenuse will be root 10. Say it D. Means by placing my compass here at O and at D, and I can construct it in this way. Okay? So it will be D dash, means this is root 10. Means in that square root spiral, students are facing the problem to represent the bigger numbers, like up to root 5 they are doing it finally, but root 6, root 7, root 8, root 9, root 10, it becomes a problem. And here you can see, by going on this graph continuously and in the same way, and by investing the less time, you can represent the irrationals accurately on the number line. Hope so you will adopt this method. So this is a request to my children, my students, then to represent the irrational numbers on the number line, they must use this method. But even if they have any problem, they can call to me on the number 9915126451. Hope so you will follow this method, you will like this method. Thank you, have a nice day.